Hello, folks. Welcome back to Rugby Senate. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania for today's matchup. It's the women's 7 competition in Paris and the USA taking on France. In just a moment, I'll have myself on camera here. I'm trying to take care of something very quickly here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it on this short notice for this game. Paris Olympics. Looking forward to this one. This one should be epic as the home side France takes on the United States. Both teams undefeated in pool play thus far. It's the third and final match of the pool stage, and we're just waiting for the USA lineup. I don't know where it's at here. For some reason, they're taking forever to bring it. I guess they're not going to give me the lineup. That's kind of sucks. I did get the French lineup. So I'll do my best to bring this to you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to put myself on camera here. And there we go. All right, welcome back to the program. As I said, it's a women's Olympic sevens competition. We tried this in Japan. Not many people watched it. We'll try it again. Here come the French side out on the pitch now. Wow. And quite a rousing welcome for the French. As I mentioned, the French lineup I already don't have the USA lineup. Okembo, Ciofani, Pele, Grassano, Nissen, Drouin, Duzel. There's African, Italian, German names, not many French names on the French side. It's pretty entertaining to say the least. This is an epic Titanic clash after the men have come through and won the gold medal. And here come the USA women out on the pitch with their team captain, Naya Tapper, in her final Olympics appearance for the Eagles. Alev Kelter makes her way out there as well. USA women coming on the pitch now. Starting lineup is Mahler, Canet, Sullivan, Kelter, Tapper, Rovetti, and Christy Kirschy. Sullivan sits on the bench. She's the U.S. Army captain who's part of this lineup. And we're ready to get going here, folks, from Paris. Once again, Olympic rugby. Thanks for tuning in. Rather late notice for this one. I decided to cover it last minute. The sevens women's tournament is turning out to be quite interesting. South African women have been shellacked twice in their appearances. Not a surprise. The Blitz box have very little blitz on the ladies' side. And here is the somewhat emerging star of the Olympics, Ilona Mahler. For some reason, she's become quite the golden child for the media. And we are ready to get started. Allez les Bleus starts the chants from the French crowd. What a massive crowd. The largest ever women's 7 attendance in rugby history. It's fantastic to see. A lot of empty seats, but a pretty full stadium. And I can see why they did the schedule the way they did. So the men finished up their campaign on Friday and Saturday when people could attend. The women started on Sunday. Get maximum attendance. Alev Kelter will launch this thing off for USA. And here she goes to the far side of the pitch. This goes inside the 22. It bounces. Going to go down around the try line. Picked up about 8 meters out by the French. Here they come up to the 22. First tackles missed. Second, and then balls loosely thrown around by the French. Just handled. Kelter's in there on the counter ruck. The French try to come up the other far side. Charging up the place there. Oh, lose the ball. Bad pass. One thing about the women, they have weak arms. They can't throw the ball nearly as well when they pass it as the men do. You see that. Oh, here come the French through the middle. That looked like Sullivan's actually out there. Oh, France is on the loose. Oh, they finally track her down at the 30-meter line. But then here comes another French player into the 22, and the USA is in trouble here early on. Offload, and Sullivan knocks it backwards. Sammy Sullivan, U.S. Army captain. And there's a ruck for him, but the French counter ruck is there. Sullivan there to dig it out, playing the role of scrum half. She feeds it to Kelter near that touch line. But the USA is just 7 meters from its touch line or try line now. In a little bit of trouble early here with sloppy defense as the Eagles try to drive it up 7 meters forward. Going forward now. And that's Christy Kirschy who is tackled there. Sullivan will dig it out again. Over to Lev Kelter. Lying a lot on Lev Kelter here, but she's really close to that touch line. Ball scoots backwards. Offsides by the French, but not called. There's a line break. Here go USA. Christy Kirschy, 10-meter line, midfield. They're going to catch her. They're going to catch her at the French 10-meter line. Finally, no, she's still not drugged down. The French finally have her down 38 meters out. And a penalty for not rolling away from the tackler. USA, will they kick to the corner or will they just tap and go? Let's see. Sevens, a lot of times they tend to tap and go. What a nice line break. She doesn't have quite the speed of Naya Tapper. So she got caught from behind. But Christy Kirschy she's a legendary USA Sevens player. USA women need to do better than the men. Oh, nice kick. What a brilliant kick down to about 6 meters. Rather than the tap and go, the Eagles decide to kick it for territory. They're going to have a line out about 6 meters away. That was absolutely brilliant. 5 minutes remaining in the first half of this Olympic challenge here. The lap this match in France, in Paris. Rovetti will throw it in on the line out. Eagles need a good line out here. A chance to take a lead here early. And that's a good pass inside. Rovetti over to the center. Here come the Eagles. Only one player on the outside, and there's space out there, but no! Mahler goes through the middle, and the Eagles score under the post! USA! USA! Woo! Ilona Mahler with the first try of the game. My goodness. This is brilliant. Waiting for the conversion. I think we heard a whistle there. Now here it is. She hit the post from just 5 meters away, and it scooted through. That was lucky. Got to be a little more careful about your kicks there, Eagles. Those points matter. 7-0 USA out in front now. Thanks to a handful of folks who've shown up for this broadcast. Really appreciate it. Usual suspects. USA out in front, 7-0. Here comes the restart. Alev Kelter launches this ball. This one's going to go to the near side in the shadows. Taken inside the 22 by the French. They come up to the 22. Sullivan with a nice tackle there, but the ball's offloaded successfully and tackled from behind by No, that's not Kirschi. That's Rovetti. And the French a little bit out of sorts here, but now they get free to the far side. Ciofani, she's got some space. She offloads France working up towards midfield. Eagles jumping back and forth. Kelter in there for the tackle, and a penalty going to be against USA for not rolling away. Still hasn't rolled away. Rovetti is still in there blocking the play. And France taps and go, but they never tap. They just picked up and ran. I don't think you're allowed to do that, but they get away with it. Oh, what a brutal tackle by the Eagles. Ball goes backwards. Going to be a knock on to the Eagles. France in a little bit of trouble here. In a little bit of trouble. Early, but it is sevens. Lots can happen. The French side is 2-0 in pool play. USA 2-0 in pool play. And the women, Eagles looking at, that's a bit high. It's a bit high. We're going to go for TMO for foul play on the Eagles. Ooh. This is going into the TMO for review. It was a bit high tackle. I didn't see that in real time. That's probably going to be a yellow card. Is it for Canet? I don't think they went head-to-head. They're saying head-to-head. It looks like, let's see, close. The French, of course, are booing. Yeah, it looks like there might be head-to-head, but the player dipped. That's a yellow card. Yeah, I don't think they actually meet. It could be a yellow card. Could go either way, but I think it's going to be a yellow card. He's saying there is contact. Yellow card. Eagles are in trouble here. Wow. Canet goes off with a yellow card. The French fans cheer. That was marginal, but okay, I'll accept the yellow card. But the Eagles a little bit of trouble here now, so that's going to turn the ball back over. That's just candy ass. I mean, that's barely a hit there. There's a super chat from Erica. Well, thank you for that, Erica. Appreciate it. 70 Rand, thank you so much for that. Eagles. Crouch. So now the French have the ball. Down a player for 2 minutes. He's got to hold on here and not give up points. It comes to the near side. Eagles short a player. Down the sideline comes France all the way inside of 22 before the first Eagle gets there. France want to have quick ball here, but they're not getting it. Slow ball. But there's a lot of space. They go over the middle. They're going to go wide to the far side. They outnumber the USA. And Alev Kelter with a tackle there. She doesn't let go. But France turns it over. Not releasing the ball. Fantastic defense by the captain, Naya Tapper. Interviewed Naya, met her several times. Traveling out the sevens. The women actually remember who they meet, not the men. Naya and a few others remembered me a couple occasions between Vegas and Philadelphia and other places running into them. Yep. Wow. Naya Tapper in her final Olympics. She's retiring after this. Brilliant job by the captain. That's going to kill some of that clock. Now down to just about a minute left on the yellow card. In sevens, you get a yellow card for 2 minutes. 58 seconds. The Eagles won't have a line out after that penalty. They're taking all the time in the world to get over there. All the time they're allowed to take it. France is not in the line out properly, being urged to get there by the side judge. Here's the line out. 44 seconds remaining. Got to have a good line out here and hold on to the ball for a minute or two. Oh, that ball falls backwards. Eagles somehow manage to get it. Left Kelter. She's buried outside the 22 into a ruck. Ball's placed. Come on, get in there, ladies. Kelter pulls it out. And the French, there's like 5 players gathered around one player over here. There's a lot of defense here from France, and there's not releasing called against Ilona Mahler now. And she's lying on the ground, so now they're down 2 players. Get off your ass. And here come France on the outside. Big chance for a try here. Topper's not going to get there. And she does not get her there. And so the Nigerian name gets it. They're going to go TMO, but it looks to me like a good try. Looks like a good try. The clock is stopped 11 seconds, and the 11 seconds, that yellow card. No, it's a good try. She pulled her knees in. Yeah. And that's Okemba. That's a good one, but the conversion is going to be very difficult from that corner. So Okemba with the try for France. Okemba with the try for France with the USA down a player. Bad job by the Eagles. No way that's going to be made. That's a very difficult conversion. So it's 7-5. The Eagles, the good news is at least they hold on since they had their conversion. So now yellow card will run out, and we're back to 7 aside. Here's the restart to the Eagles, and Kelter takes the ball successfully on the high ball. Naya Tapper, that's a bad pass. Once again, those weak arms of the women. It bounces backwards, puts Eagles in trouble. Rivetti runs into a player. That's a high tackle. Nothing called there. It's a knock on by the Eagles. Oh, my goodness. Ilona Mahler, the superstar, playing very poorly here. Knocking the ball on, not releasing. She's already put her team in jeopardy twice. Cost them a try already, and now she's knocked it on. She really has her head up her backside here. Maher's penalty is what led to that French try to give them 5 points. They had a chance to run out the yellow card, and Ilona Maher sat on the ball, held on to it for too long. So France now on the front foot. 18 seconds past halftime. Serafini Okemba. Yeah, not a very French-sounding name, is it? So it'll be a scrum to Les Bleus in the center of the pitch. Later today, the quarterfinals will be played. I'm going to cover the quarterfinals for the women, all 4 games. And the Eagles may not find themselves in the quarterfinal here. Well, they will be. We don't know where to play. Here they go again. France has another try in the corner, and it's Anaya Tapper again. And it's Okemba once again. France going to take the lead here in the first half because of sloppy defense and because of Ilona Mahler, who cost her team 10 points. Wow. My goodness. This is a good try. I don't know why they're going to the TMO. Look good to me. Oh, it's a high tackle anyway. Yeah, it's a good try. Yep. Wow. It's a brace of tries for Okemba. So France goes up 10-5 because of Ilona Mahler. Perfect way to boycott the Trans Olympics was still get to hear the score. Well, thank you, Light Rain. Ruth, hey, Ruthie, how's it going? Yeah, the USA women almost beat the UK. That was pretty amazing. So, wow. The Eagles now, because of Ilona Mahler, her penalty, and it's halftime 10-5. 10-7, excuse me. 10-7. France up at halftime. Well, that's pretty amazing stuff there, folks, to see what happened. This will be a short broadcast, but later today I'll be covering all 4 quarterfinal games. Let me just take a look at that schedule for the quarterfinals. Later today, the women's quarterfinals will be starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's 9 for y'all. Wait a second. Have I got the right day here? Yeah, today's the 29th. Yeah, here we go. For some reason, my schedule went upwards. So this one here, after this is Canada, China. I'm not covering it to get ready for the news. New Zealand, Fiji. Then later today, it will be the quarterfinals at 3:30. Is it 3:30 or 3? 3 o'clock is when it starts. So 9 p.m. South Africa time. About an hour and a half of coverage, 4 games. Only 2 teams are in the quarterfinals. Great Britain is in the quarterfinal, and Australia is in the quarterfinal. So we're still figuring out who goes. This game will decide, I believe, which pool these 2 quarterfinals go into. Both of them will go into quarterfinal here. So, yeah, USA and France undefeated in pool play, but one of them's going to lose here. And the Eagles, Ilona Mahler is screwing up royally for her team, turning the ball over, then getting a stupid penalty. Well, that's a fair point. They're making an argument that the high tackle should have been a penalty try, not simply a try, which would have made an automatic conversion. That's a fair point. France may have been cheated at 2 points there. That is a fair argument. Welcome to 13 people currently here for this unannounced coverage. We're in the second half starting now, and France will kick to the Eagles. The Eagles need to secure this and then get another try very quickly, hopefully under the post. France kicks to the far side of the pitch. That looks like it's going to go into touch. Oh, and it's knocked back. There's no Eagles there. It's a knock on by France. Apparently the French touched it in the air. I didn't see that. Boy, that's very sloppy play by the Eagles, not securing that ball. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okemba is the one who knocked it on. That's a correct call by the officials. Got lucky there, did we? All right, Eagles need to up their game here in the second half. 66 minutes, 47 seconds in the second half. Clock was stopped for some reason. It's going to be a scrum. Alev Kelter goes out, and Alex Cedric comes in. I wonder if she's injured. Cedric in for the Eagles. Nia Tapper with the ball. Tapper's not really done anything for this team. Neither is Mahler, other than that try. And there's Mahler now. She offloads a poor pass again. Another poor pass by Mahler. It leads to a knock-on. Alona Mahler is a disaster. She's costing this team dearly. Mahler's poor pass was bounced on the turf. Wow. Okemba was in the action again there. She put pressure on Canet, which led to the turnover. Canet had to bounce it. Another substitution for the Eagles as Steph Rovetti comes off, replaced by Elena Olsen. Elena Olsen comes on the pitch for the Eagles. Lev Kelter, they're all excited. You know, excited about what? Y'all playing like crap. You've given 2 easy tries to France because of stupid decisions, and now you turn the ball over deep in your own territory to give France another chance. From the scrum, here come the French. Oh, they throw it backwards. Eagles get there. Still going backwards. France in trouble here now as the ball goes. Caroline Drouin has the ball, but she's met by 2 Eagles. Ball comes loose. Spin. Boy, these girls cannot tackle for beans. This girl's just dragging people for another 10 meters. Eagles in trouble here. Sullivan charges up. France comes to the near side. Not much speed there. Now they try to go back again. Okemba again. She's the star of this team at the moment. Oh, lots of space over here. She's outrunning the Eagles. She's going to get a try all by herself. Unbelievable. Unbelievable try. This was well deserved by Okemba, who is a hat trick now. My goodness. Single-handedly defeating the Eagles. They just stand around with their fingers up their backside. Unbelievable. You can see this. She started from the near side of the pitch. Outran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Eagles. Unbelievable. Pathetic defense. You can't blame the Eagle on the outside. There was no chance there. 3 Eagles got caught up. Sullivan missed the tackle, and that's where it all started with. And the Eagles are toast. Les Bleus having Eagle for lunch. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okemba. Wow, what a game she's having. Serafino Kemba. Let's see if they convert this one. Eagles in deep kimchi now, which is 4:40 left in the half. Unbelievable. All started with a yellow card. It went sideways from there. Eagles came out looking really good. Greece is in the game. Or she's still in the game, excuse me. So conversion must have been good. Yeah, 17. Nice kick. 17. They lead by 10 now. Eagles need 2 unconverted tries just to tie. Here's the restart from midfield. French wait heavily on that side. Are they going to kick it into touch? Yep, they kick it into touch. But it did bounce, so it'll have to be a line out for the Eagles. 4:31, that'll slow things down and eat more time off the clock. Wow, 7 Eagles smoked on that play by France. The French women out of nowhere, are they going to be contenders here for the gold medal? The Eagles certainly are not at this point. Serafino Okemba. And then the Eagles lose the line out. They screw it up, and France has the ball. And lots of space here. No defenders. Through the middle come France. Down to 5 meters. 3 meters. This will put the icing on the cake if they can score here. And Okemba with the ball again. And it's taking 4 Eagles to tackle her. That's going to leave gaps in the sevens game. And there it is. And there's the gap. Scored under the post. Wow. Unbelievable. Complete discombobulation by the Eagles. They can't even handle their line out. Turn the ball over in scrums. Bad passing. This is a team that is not prepared for the Olympics. The French aren't good. The Americans are just bad today. This is so unfortunate. Couldn't see who scored that. Number 7. She wasn't a starter. Wow. This will be converted. Wow, this is crazy. Is it Jacquet? 3 minutes left. USA getting spanked badly here. Restart. This one goes inside the 22. And finally, the Eagles put their hands on a ball. Ramsey now in the game. France makes a couple substitutions. Yengo comes in, as does Jason. Eagles, no, not releasing the tackle. Olsen's out there now. 2:45. Eagles need to get going here. What are you waiting on? They kick it for territory. She gains like 5 meters. What the hell kind of kick is that? That's pathetic. That's a pathetic kick. Olsen now with the line out. They lost the last line. Why didn't you just tap and go with the French retreating? Could have got more yardage than that. Unbelievable. Eagles, 2:34 left the game, getting smoked badly, 24-7. Not even a respectable performance here. Doesn't leave a lot of confidence for the knockout round. Line out successful. We wasted 40 seconds on that. Ramsey's in. Sarah Levy's in for as Mahler goes out and Tapper. Both of them hurt their team badly. Ramsey now tries to go somewhere, but she runs into a wall. And the Eagles aren't really getting anywhere here. Down to 2:15. They're at there in 22. They need a try. They don't need this crap. Well, there's obstruction there, but somehow the Eagles got away with it. They just have no idea what they're doing here. Noel comes in for Siofani for France. Eagles have no idea what they're doing. Down to 155. Christy Kirschy goes forward now. Near side. Eagles. And here it goes. Nia Tapper on the loose. High stepping. We are going to get at least one more try. Maybe. They're going to catch her. No. She's going to get under the post. Nia Tapper down to 140. Dots it down. Quick conversion. Nia Tapper. Yeah, she does this like it matters. Stop showboating. It doesn't matter. You're lost. My goodness. Eagles get a try. Finally, Nia Tapper gets loose. Nia Tapper. Should be a conversion, so we'll take that to 14. Still haven't made a conversion. There it is. Goes up. Only the second try of the game for the Eagles. 48 seconds left. That's her first try of the tournament. Wow. To the near side, Eagles going to get to this. They do. They knock it backwards, but then they don't pick it up on the turf. Who has it? The Eagles come away with it, surprisingly, but it's not going to matter. Got a penalty here for offside. Tap and go for the Eagles. Let's go. Down the middle. Straight ahead. Driving. Penalty. Not rolling away. Eagles tap and go. And she's going to go again. The same player. Ooh, taken down to about 5 meters. Eagles lose the ball. 7 seconds left. Could have made it a respectable game, but they don't get it done. France now with the ball. There's the hooter. Rolling away, and here goes France. Break free. It's going to be icing on the cake. Okemba for her 4th try. Wow, this is atrocious. Okemba right under the post. A 4-try game, making Americans look really pathetic and sad. Now that was earned. That was all France. Okemba. Wow. My goodness. This is going to be right on the post, and it'll make it a 31-14 game. Wow. What a contest for the French. Wow. What a run by Okemba. USA will probably play Great Britain, and France will play China or Canada. 31-14 is the final. Wow, that was sad. All right, folks. Later today, I will be doing the quarterfinals. Let me say hello to everybody. Francois van der Westhuizen. Yeah, allez les bleus. Exactly. No. We're still in the quarterfinal, but not going to win with this kind of performance. This is terrible. This is a terrible performance by the USA. How these teams qualify? Well, you go through 3 games. The top 2 teams in each pool go, and I think the third team that has the best record goes, so they even it out. Yeah, news will be up shortly, Fleshin, on my program. So that's going to wrap it up for this broadcast. I'm going to finish here. Thanks, folks. There's more games, but I'm not covering those right now. I will be back later this afternoon to cover the 4 quarterfinals of women's sevens. So Great Britain and Australia are in the quarterfinals. Now USA and France go into the quarterfinals. Their placing will be determined. It looks like Great Britain's probably going to play USA. That's probably a good draw for the USA, so this loss may not have hurt them. But the French will play Canada or China. Either one of those are a good pool for both sides. So Eagles play very poorly in this game. Not really sure what that was all about. And those games start at 3 Eastern Standard Time. That is 8 p.m. in the UK, 9 in South Africa and in Munich. So tune in for that for about an hour and a half of women's sevens rugby later today. Okay, folks, we're going to wrap it up here. Interspersed between the games, I'll probably talk news and chew the fat because there's big gaps between the games. Each game is, let's see, the first game is at 3:30, and then the next one's at 3:30, 4, and 4:30. So that's really like 2 hours of coverage there, and the games are only 15 minutes. So that's an hour to kill in between there. So we're looking forward to that. All right, everybody, thanks a lot. We'll catch you later. Appreciate being here. Cheers, and wow, that was interesting. Shame the Eagles suck, at least in this game. Well done to the French. Congratulations, and they really poured it on. All right, everybody. 31-14 is the final from Stade de France in the women's sevens as Allez les Bleus continue their march towards a second gold medal in rugby sevens. Cheers, everybody.